Hey everyone, welcome to Rio TV. So we've been experimenting with our videos and we have a couple of long, short, and random ones for you to watch. Hope you enjoy!
Okay.
Wait, make sure it's like
I already forgot. What am I supposed to say? Hi, my name is Nico. I made a Hi, my name is Nico. I made a video on the YouTube algorithm. I hope you enjoy. Is that too fast? Are you gonna kill me over this?
But you know what? I'll make it work.
In 2005, the first ever YouTube video in history was made. Then, in 2006, Google bought YouTube for more than $1.5 billion. And now today, there are more than 1 billion combined hours watched on YouTube every day. But this doesn't just happen. YouTube had to make the perfect algorithm to get to a point this far. So let's go back to the start of the YouTube algorithm. It's the year 2007, and YouTube has made two huge changes: in-video advertisements and the partner program. This was huge for YouTube, as with money involved, creators wanted to make better videos to get more views. And in a scramble for creators and businesses to become YouTube partners, they found a flaw in the system. At the time, the YouTube algorithm was based all around CTR, or click-through rate. This meant that all someone had to do to get views and become a YouTube partner was make clickbait videos. This resulted in people making titles and thumbnails that had nothing to do with the video. This in turn made viewers unhappy with YouTube, as they felt like they were being tricked into watching every video. This was a big problem, as viewer satisfaction was a top priority. So their two options were to make the viewers happy by getting rid of advertisements and making the advertisers and the creators unhappy, or keep advertisements and make the viewer unhappy. Obviously, neither were a good option, so they had to keep thinking until they came up with a solution. Finally, it came to them: AVD, or average view duration. With the algorithm now promoting how long viewers watched, creators can no longer use clickbait as a strategy, because if the viewer clicks off too fast, the video will stop getting recommended. This also made it so the viewer would stay on the app a lot longer. But by then, a lot more people had come to YouTube, which meant the competition was increasing. YouTube was winning in all aspects, but the creators weren't. It wasn't so easy to get views now. Creators had to start being smarter about the ways they got viewers to watch them, like certain brain tricks to make them click, or strategies to keep them watching. One way some learned to keep people watching was using subtitles. When you give someone something else to focus on, you're asking for more of their attention, increasing the chance of them not leaving. The great thing about them is the harder you work on them, the better you do. If you create a huge line of subtitles, it won't make them focus as much. However, making each line about 3 to 6 words long can really improve it. If you feel like losing 30 hours of your life, you can do each word separately. Another thing people started using was making an end goal for the video. A great example of this is Mr. Beast, who makes an end goal for almost every single one of his videos. Who will win the $1 million? Who will win the Lamborghini? Who will be the last to leave the circle? Who will win the Squid Game? All of those videos have a goal, which you can only see if you make it to the end of the video. Now, the other analytic that's really important is click-through rate. One secret that should be obvious but people seem to ignore is the power of short titles. If someone wanted to know the best way to cook chicken, don't name the video "the best way to cook chicken," you won't believe how easy it is. Just leave it at "the best way to cook chicken." It's much easier to read, and they quickly know it's exactly what they want. Also, capitalization in the right place is also good. Number 2 is the way you make your thumbnails. You want to put the subject of the video right up front in the thumbnail. I found a pretty good example of this. However, if you look at the title, you'll see it's huge, and still it got a lot of views. This is another good strategy you can use, because I'm guessing you didn't actually read the full title. The reason it's so long is so it can be searched up in many different ways on YouTube. This makes the viewer rely solely on the thumbnail to know what the video's about, while the YouTube algorithm looks at the title to recommend it to the right people. Using these two things, watch time and click-through rate, YouTube was able to make the perfect algorithm to get as many views as possible. Of course, there are many more things you can use to get more views, like keywords, but these are the most important ones. One final thing to keep good watch time is to end the video randomly.
Wow, 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 wow. Put your gun back in its holster.
After you.
Fine by me.
Pew. Holster. A holder for a firearm, typically made out of leather and is worn under the arm or on a belt.
Paranoia. Excessive suspicion of others' motives.
This is a vicissitude I will never forget. What? It is a noun and means a change of circumstances or fortune, typically one that is unwelcome or unpleasant.
Hello and welcome back to Jeopardy! Today's contestants are Luke, Roscoe, and Jake. We'll start off with Roscoe.
I'll do vocab for 400, Alex.
Noun, exposure to or imminence of death, loss, or injury. Jake.
What is Jeopardy?
Yes.